Hello guys, today I'm going to read about what we need. Another part of living and non-living things. So here is a science subject, life science, grade 1, level 3. In this book, we will focus on what we need for living things, and we will explore more about living things and non-living things. To explore, we need to know what we need, what living things need, what non-living things are in the future. That's all we have to learn and explore all kinds of living and non-living things. So this book was written by Barbara L. Lucasino. So there are vocabulary part, and there with some in the vocabulary there's some words that you have to remember. It's living, non-living, and shelter. But at the right here are some more new words, or in another vocabulary called the extended vocabulary. Dirty, there are dirty, healthy, lungs, nutrients, soil, and space. So are you ready to go to read the book? Let's do this. What you already know. We already know that plants, animals, and people are living things. Living things are alive. Living things can grow and change. Like this girl is a living thing, for example. And another example that this cat was also a living thing. So yeah, that's all I have to say. When they grow up, living things can have young living things. Like a female cat born a baby cat. Then the baby cat is a young living thing. Many living things can move. We can walk and do some actions, but animals don't, and so do plants. We can do everything. A need is something a living thing must have to live. Most living things need air, food, and water to live. Most living things need space to grow. Many living things need shelter. Like a girl what I'm talking about before needs a house, and a house was exactly the shelter. Non-living things were never alive. Yeah, they do not grow on their own. They do not change. They do not have needs. Some non-living things come from nature. Nature. Water is a non-living thing from nature. Some non-living things are made by people. People make toys, and toys are non-living things. Some toys look and move like living things, but that's wrong. These toys are not living things. All living things have needs. Now we take a closer look at some of the most important things that living things need. There, we're going to explore more about living things. Yes. So first, we're gonna take a look closer at what plants need. So here are the flowers, and flowers are plants, and plants is a living things. Plants need sunlight to live. Some plants need a lot of light, like a sunflower, I guess, because whenever the sun is to the left, the sunflower is going to when the sun is shining to the left, the sunflower is going to turn with the direction of the sun. That is an example. Other plants need just little lights, or if they get a lot of light, it will die, and it will burn. After they burn, they die. That just do it. Plants that grow outside may get a lot of light. Lots of plants live inside. They need light too. These plants should be near windows. Plants need water to live. Did you know that water must be clean? Water should have things that in it that can make plants sick. After they're sick, they die. When a plant's leaves are brown, the plants might be sick, and they die. You could water the plants with rain that you catch in the cup. Plants need nutrients also. Nutrients help plants grow and make food. Nutrients are found in soil. Plants use their roots to take in nutrients. Roots grow in the ground. Can you see the roots of this plant? Yeah, it's all in underground. Plants need space to grow. If there were no space, they will be very difficult for like a forest. The forest has a lot of trees and things, and the trees are plants. These roots need to spread out. This helps them get enough nutrients. This is like this, just like this. This has some roots. This has less roots. So this needs some little nutrients. But somehow they need nutrients also. But what if the trees have got some plenty of nutrients? This might be a good news. The bigger the plant is, the more room it needs. The root of this big tree goes deep into the dirt. They also reach out far from the tree. When you sit under the tree, the roots are under you. Yeah, the roots in the tree, the roots are already underground. That's enough for looking at what plants need, and let's going to step on to what animals need. So yeah, many living things need clean water. Animals needs lots of water to live and grow. Animals can get sick if they drink. It's important to make sure drinking water is safe and clean. Animals need food. Food gives animals energy and nutrients so they can live. And also, animals eat different things. Like this caterpillar is an animal that eats plants, like leaves, part of the plants, like leaves. Some animals, like caterpillars, eat only leaves and plants. I told you earlier. Other animals eat only meat. A lion and a tiger eat meat. There. And animals also need air to live. Air is all around. Many animals use their nose and mouth to take in air. Then air goes to the lungs. Lungs helps the body use air. Animals need clean air just like they need clean water. Clean air helps animals stay healthy. The animals need shelter, like a squirrel inside of the shelter. And this is a dog. And his dog is stung his mouth. Cause he have a nose, and the nose help him to breathe. Animals also need shelter. A shelter is a safe place to live. Different animals have different shelters. Many birds build nests for shelters, and bees and wasps live in hives. Animals may live in trees or dens. Beavers are always live in dens. Some animals dig into the ground for shelter. That's enough for what animal needs. Now the last part is what people need. Or you can say that what we need. People are living things. We need food and water to live. We get nutrients and energy from food. Different foods have different nutrients. Eating many kinds of food is good for you. There. Here is his family. It's the family. And also, yeah, what I'm talking about is they are having dinner. Look what they're having. This picture is so small that I couldn't see the food. Anyway, people also need air to live. We take in air all the time. We even take in air when we sleep. People also need shelter too. Shelter keeps people warm and dry. No matter where we live, people need shelter. Like I said before, people always need shelter. A house is a shelter, and people need shelter. That means people need houses. We need safe place wherever we live. There. Not end yet, but here is what living things need. These are the three parts that first part is plants. These plants need. Things that plants need is sunlight, water, nutrients from soil, space. And the soil is also its food. And the next part is the animal part. Things that animal needs is water, food, air, and shelter. Something. And last part is the people part. Things that we need is food, water, air, and shelter. And I have a question for you guys. What part have the same of the part of the people part? The plants or the animals part? Comment down below. And yes, it has ended. Now, but the video did not end yet. We need to look at some words in the glossary. Dirty means that it's not clean. Healthy is being well. Lungs is the body part that helps some living things breathe. Nutrients is the anything needed for energy and for growth. Soil is the top part of the ground. Space is an area or the room. But still not ended yet. Let's look. This is the final part of the book. Is what did you learn? What do plants need to live? Well, plants need sunlight, water, air, and nutrients from soil. How do people get nutrients? By eating food. Don't they? Number 3. Writing and science. Different animals need different shelters. Write to explain what kinds of shelters they use. Use the word from the book as you write. Well, like page 7. The page 7, many birds build like this page says before. I mean, like the page 7 has before, birds live in nests, and then beavers live in dens, while bees and wasps live in the hives. But there are some kinds of wild animals like a wolf or the bear live inside a cave, while otherwise they live outside of the cave. That's all for number 3. So final question, alike and different. How are the needs of the plants and animals alike? How are these needs different? Well, they are alike because they need air. They need air and water. And so they get nutrients from eating. They get nutrients. Plants need nutrients from the soil, while animals need nutrients by eating foods. There. That's what I have to say. Yes. But they are different because plants they are different because, well, they are because plants also need sunlight, but animals don't. They that's what they're different. I just remember. Animals also need shelter, but but plants don't. And that's all for the book. And I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Have a great day.